As promised, I said we're going to be jumping into some street racing today. And I thought really that business end was the best way to start. This is your host, Primo. I'm going to be taking out a Calico GTF. I had two guys that started this race, but I'm guessing that they're not going to last the duration. It happens. The good news is that it was on non-contact. That meant that I got to contest this car to see if I can get a better top speed than I did prior. And that's the thing is you always want to, especially with street races, write down what your speeds are, or your times at least with catch up on and with catch up off. I usually just have at least the one that's the best time, and that's really the trick to it is gauge yourself about how you're going faster, because you want to make sure that you're using the right car, you're using the right lines, that you're continuing to improve over time. And you should see that. You should see kind of this, seat time is the big decider when it comes to especially street racing, because you've got no traffic, you have shortcuts, you have all these little things going on, car choice, vehicle choice, line choice. There's just so much going on that you want to figure out what your best actionable ability to race is. So if you're not measuring that analytic, then you're not doing what you need to do. And I just had started racing this, so I'm actually making a lot of mistakes here. That turn was just junk in general. But that's the thing is when it comes to especially random races, sometimes you don't have to be the best. You just have to be faster than everybody else. So just remember that. And the other thing is don't race your opponents, race yourself. So we're going to go into the second lap here, which is really we're going to be moving and shaking here. The first thing is people ask is, do you take every shortcut? Well, here's a shortcut on the left, and as you can see, our faster line is going to be taking it on the outside. I don't know if that's faster with the Vector by taking it on the inside. I'm going to go with no. Most of the races that I race with, I really try to get the most speed and carry the most speed through the track. And in this case, that's this one. The other thing about Business End is it is definitely a Calico track. I usually do very well with either the Sultan Classic or the Calico GTF, but anything that's fast is the way to go. I haven't tried it with the Jester yet. We'll see how that goes. I just went back into testing everything, and I kind of wanted to have my cars done before I jump back in and had cars for you guys to check out. So again, here's a little tricky area here. Everybody thinks about going up. A lot of the guys out there that have any kind of speed know that you don't have to go up. You can just go right to that little cheater area. And the other thing with Business End is it is literally all about carrying speed through this area. You want to, if you can right there, get a little bit more on the brakes so that you can flow through that area and just hammer it down, because if your opposition can't keep the speed up, then they're going to end up in second place no matter what they do. So you can already tell, the third place dude, I guess he got a little bit bored of losing and decided he was going to drop out. We actually had a full room of people in here before this race was even going. That if we did the first one, and I'll show that one, that'll be the next one, and they dropped out. It happens. You can't take it personal. So this is our third lap. Most of those street races out there are going to be 3 laps. Sometimes you can get bonuses and get the non-contact stuff. That's great. Sometimes you get catch-up, and you're just going to have to make the best of it. There's a little bit of tap. And that's the other thing is there's a little bit of curb boosting. There's some glitches and other things like that you can use to go a little bit faster. It's part of the game mechanics. I'm not a fan of all of it, but, you got to use some of it to win, because you're going to run into people that know skip shifting and doing all that other stuff, and they're going to be, uber fast, and you got to catch up. So that was the race right there, Business End. So the first one, like I said, you don't want to take that shortcut. Then the next one, you're going to take that shortcut, and then you're going to go under the bridge, because the bridge, that's the real one that gets you. So thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to keep bringing you more stuff for street racing. That one, Business End, is just one of my favorite ones. So check out these other videos. We're going to be back real soon with the next race. And, like and subscribe. Talk to you then.